Question number 3, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, well, you have Phoenix police out there, man. 2 of them ran up on a young couple, Negro couple, of course, and robbed, tased, beat, and kidnapped them. Literally, Phoenix police. Ain't allegedly. You gotta look it up. But this ain't nothing new to me. When I was a kid, 10 years old, police came to the project, snatched us up, brought us to the train tracks, and beat us like it was nothing. Literally. You can go back to my community to this day. People still remember what happened to us. You know? But that's the reality of what we've been dealing with for years now. So when you look at all these different self-unalivements, they saying, without no investigation, when it comes to nooses on your neck and no struggle, you got to ask yourself, was it a situation with the police that you sort of have to comply to what they're saying and interact with them when you even don't want to, or even when you didn't break the law? And this is how some of these folks got put in the position of having a noose on their neck out in Mississippi and many other places, North Carolina and many other places. And then when you go and the police come, the first thing they say is, oh, no investigation, is just self-unalivement. See, none of this stuff is far-fetched when you look at it through investigative research of our history coming into now dealing with this system. Then you can see probable cause based off of the fact of the matter that they've been doing this for years now. That's just the reality. Just look at the brutalization of our people by law enforcement. Most of them be who? Colonizer, Caucasian cops. Let's just be real. There's no alleged about it. You can actually pull this stuff up. There's many videos. And then when something go wrong in the form of, unalivement, look how long the videos take to come out. They got body cams and car cams, but they take months on months and months on months a lot of times to let these videos out. That's grounds for saying that they, 9 times out of 10, they're guilty of something. Why else would it take so long for it to come out? Because it doesn't make any sense. When you're innocent and you didn't do anything, then the video's supposed to come out instantly. The same day, if not the next day possible. Why? Because you're innocent. You ain't do nothing. There's no need to hold the video, restudy it, look at it, none of that shit. You just put that motherfucker out because at the end of the day, you're innocent. But see, we're not dealing with innocent people. And this is the other problem. They get administrative relief with pay and all sorts of crazy shit after doing a heinous crime. That don't make any sense. If you are law enforcement and you break the law, you should be held accountable greater than the actual citizen who commits a crime who ain't a part of the law. Why? Because you got the people's trust and you went against that. You violated that in the form of what it is in your oath for being in office. But what is their oath? Because obviously the way they brutalize and deal with our people unlawfully, it almost shows that's their oath. Because they don't do nobody else like that. Ain't nobody else being done like that. So no, man, we gotta really start to unify and come together as a nation of people and start to deal with our own in the sense of what it is. At the same time, having to push back injustice. That's just the reality. Because if we don't do it, remember, they're using the 13th Amendment to mass incarcerate our people, because the 13th Amendment says they can re-enslave us by way of criminal justice. So if you break the law, they get to re-enslave you. So they demonize and criminalize everything about us, our culture, everything, and then they capitalize off it by putting their people in our community to police us, to mass incarcerate us under the 13th Amendment to re-enslave us. So be aware, man, because at the end of the day, this shit is still the same way it's been since it was with our forefathers and ancestors. Ain't nothing changed, man. The only thing changed is it went from one hand of oppressing us and holocausting us to another. That's it. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it.